Chapter 55. Eliminating disorders of the material body and their wrong treatment. Children born of the loving parents will be healthier and more receptive to spiritual growth and spreading new light. They will look upon their material form as upon that which is no more than a vehicle of the manifestation of an adequate energy in the form of low vibrations. But they will care for and look after it very scrupulously, as it is one of the significant elements of its present system. And once its operation is disrupted, the inner self has to make a stop at a wayside, where it engages in equalizing the broken energy circuit of this energy vehicle and restoring the energy vibrations back to a normal range. The human mind, by opening up to the Father, is capable of restoring this body's order by raising the vibrations of its consciousness to a higher level. But your mind is not taught these things by anyone, either at home or at school. Moreover, medicine is based on the extortion of exorbitant profit. The drug industry makes its own impact to distract human mind from the idea that it could be possible to treat the body by itself, eliminate the afflictions of the body by a deeper and more spiritual activity. Since mind is not accustomed to operating in independent thinking, or as the self desires counseling that it might apply for it to the Father, it easily gives in to inertia and follows what is being told by doctors. Meanwhile, the doctors speak of things they have not yet researched themselves, but rather what they have been instructed by the monsters of the drug industry, to which the true healing of man is like a knife at their neck. For it will ruin all their hypocritical activity under the cover of the lies that they strive to solve the health problems of your physical body. It is a lie. They will never give up this lie that is feeding them. Each of you can understand very well that each man is different. He has a different character, temperament, weight, height, the volume of his bones, their density. Even one's blood is different. But you cannot notice these differences so clearly, for they are not that definitely expressed. Therefore, you group only the most obvious qualities and you try to generalize them accordingly. Therefore, doctors do not even bother themselves to look upon each patient visiting them from the standpoint of what he looks like, what might he having his reaction to the dosage of the drugs, which must be individually set rather than as has been seemingly set by the drug manufacturers. However, an average dosage does not mean it is fitting. Each, even the slightest difference while prescribing the medicine, has a tremendous significance. But the worst thing is that no doctor dares to tell the people that they are not really doctors, because they do not really treat patients. They merely suppress the sensation of the vibration signal of the disrupted energy circuit, and they do not restore the vibration frequency of the energy circuit itself, the disruption of which is causing a particular physical pain. Therefore, a reaction to the signal is suppressed by chemical and other means. And this is being done through suppressing the sensitivity of the brain centers, while the very cause remains. And it is not eliminated. and it is even completely unknown. These things I'm speaking of to you and of you now still must be discovered and verified by your experience. However, the time has come for you to look upon the reality that surrounds you in a broader way, both visible and invisible to your material eyes. Therefore, you must also become the doctors of your own flesh, and you must start with the blossoming out of your soul.